About Louisville's efforts to improve air quality, but that some progress is still needed. First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Alden German explains what the city feels it's lagging in and what could be done to fix it.
We do have an ozone problem. I think there are several days a year when we exceed the required standards for ozone emission. We do not fully understand all the causes that there may be, but we think that the major contributors are traffic and also our geography.
Ozone continues to be a thorn in the city's side. Surface ozone is the result of a chemical reaction between certain organic gases with sunlight and high heat. That's why it's a problem primarily in summer. Car exhaust is the main source of the chemicals needed for the reaction and is a contributor to the problem.
We have to work on getting better emission standards to be able to control the source pollution.
Geography also plays a role as Louisville sits in a valley. Air tends to pool in valleys and can become very stagnant. This prevents ozone and other pollutants from being able to disperse and causes a feedback loop of dirty air. That said, there has been significant progress made since 1980. This chart from the EPA shows daily air quality in Jefferson County. Last year only saw 4 days with ozone levels considered unhealthy. Compare this to the 1980s and 90s shown by the reds, oranges, and purples. For example, 1984 had around 70 days with unhealthy ozone. This improvement is in part because of increasingly strict EPA guidelines and improved vehicle standards. For elderly, those with weak immune systems, or other respiratory ailments, prolonged exposure to high ozone can make it difficult to breathe and result in other long-term problems.
You can, in fact, develop lung cancer, cardiovascular damage, certainly life-threatening asthma attacks can be triggered by poor air quality.
While governments continue to work to improve our air, community efforts also help.
We can make a difference by our daily choices. So when I have to idle my car in a line, do I turn off the ignition or do I choose to idle? Well, the answer is put the windows down and turn off the ignition when you can.
For the First Alert Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Alden German.